iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Scout Fantasy Show. ScoutFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Scout Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards. Get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. All right, we're going to get to some fantasy baseball news and notes as we always do. By the way, got to give myself a little credit here. I did mention Justin Boyle last night, did I not? 2 home runs. That's right. I told you he was going to get hot, and he did against Jacob deGrom. Bam, I hope you played him last night, because if you did, you are probably my rich friend today. All right, other baseball news. Anthony Rizzo blames his bed. It's like his bed is a problem with his back. You know what? I've been there. These hotels, things are bad. You know what? You're Anthony Rizzo. Go get yourself a futon and bring it with you, dude. I don't know what to tell you, but I don't blame you that when you go on the road, and I mean, I've been in some hotels where I wake up like crippled. I'm like, I got to sit in a shower literally for an hour to get my back straight. It's not good. I'm with you, Anthony, but you just tell the Cubbies you want the penthouse suite because you're the best one of the top first basemen in baseball. All right, also the Washington Nationals. I know this is going to shock everybody out here. Stay with me here. I know it's shocking. Adam Eaton goes on the DL. I never expected that to happen this late. I figured it would happen last week. I mean, this guy's always on the DL. He's got a bone bruise. Bone bruises hurt. I've had them. They hurt. Okay, but seriously, Adam Eaton cannot ever stay healthy. Okay, let's get to last night's action. If you went and you bet the Boston Red Sox and you gave 12 runs, you would have won. Shocking display there. Boston Red Sox 14-1. Mookie Betts, if you owned him, you are absolutely my rich friend. That hurt me last night. I did not have Mookie with the grand slam there. Mookie, Benintendi, Hanley Ramirez, JD Martinez. Bam, 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 bam. For the Yankees, Aaron Judge got 3 hits. Did it matter? No. This feared Yankee lineup. Walker, Judge, Stanton, Sanchez, Gregorius, Austin, Andujar, Romine, Robinson? Really? That wasn't how I envisioned it when the season started. It's not looking so good. Neither did Luis Severino, who got lit up like a Christmas tree last night. Chris Sale, magical as always. The Mets win 8-6 yesterday. I told you, I think I wrote in my article, the Mets could be a day late. I like them to break out. Conforto 2 hits on an RBI. Cespedes 2 RBIs. Wilmer Flores 2 RBIs. Todd Frazier with a hit. Cabrera with 2 RBIs. The Mets just got hot against Caleb Smith, who stinks. So what can I tell you? So that was a guy to own there. By the way, Lewis Brinson, can you get a freaking hit? Seriously, get a hit. Tampa Bay, man, Alex Colomé is starting to stink. He's starting to stink something major. Blake Snell goes 6 innings, lets up 1 hit, 5 walks, and 10 strikeouts. This is Blake Snell to a T. You can't hit him, but don't worry about hitting him because he'll walk you. But he struck out 10 dudes yesterday. That was really exciting to see. Carlos Gomez actually had a home run. This is my shock look. Did you miss it? That was my shock look. All right, the White Sox, Yoan Moncada with 3 more strikeouts in the season. This guy just goes up to hack. He should not be batting leadoff, but this whole team is a bunch of hackers. Moncada, Davidson, Tim Anderson. Right there, you're looking at 6 strikeouts. So in DFS, I'm looking to go up against the White Sox as much as humanly possible because they love to swing. Pittsburgh beats the Cubs 8-5. Starling Marte with a home run. Happy for him. Who's this Felipe Vasquez? Oh, that's Felipe Rivero. He's now changed the name to Felipe Vasquez. So don't cut him if he was on your team because he really is Felipe Rivero. Cleveland and Detroit. Detroit literally cannot hit the ball. Jaime Candelario finally, though, 3 for 3. Finally. But the rest of this team just can't hit. Can't hit. But Jose Ramirez can. 2 for 3 with a home run. And that Indians bullpen, man, they are just so good. Josh Tomlin goes 5 innings. Doesn't matter. The rest of the bullpen just gets the job done. Outstanding. Speaking of outstanding, Can we just give a moment to Aaron Sanchez here? How good is he? You're a really good pitcher. 8 innings, 3 hits, 5 walks, 4 Ks. Did 8 innings and 98 pitches. I love seeing that. But Andrew Kashner was pretty good in his own right, and I hate Andrew Kashner, but he did pretty well. The Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, had a home run. You may hate Curtis Granderson. I may hate Curtis Granderson. We may all hate Curtis Granderson. But against a righty, he can hit home runs. Can't do anything against a lefty, but he can against a righty. All right, the Nationals beat the Braves. Steven Strasburg, just a great start. 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. That was a sensational game from him. 103 pitches. For the Braves, Dansby Swanson, 2 for 4. I told you this guy. He's like my Juju Smith-Schuster. I just can't keep on saying it. Can't keep saying how much I like this guy. The Phillies beat the Reds 6-1. And, man, Aaron Nola, this guy is going to be in the conversation for Cy Young. He's that good. And now Homer Bailey actually pitched well for Homer Bailey. But Aaron Nola went 8 innings, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts. Scott Kingery with a home run there. A grand slam home run, so that was pretty good. Odubel Herrera with 2 hits. This is a pretty good little team here for the Phillies. I mean, I don't know if Gabe Kapler will screw this up. He probably will, but I like him. I like the Phillies. All right, last night in DFS, I was all in on the craziest stack ever, but it won me some money last night. I went with the California Angels stack, but I had Simmons, Marte, Young, and Maldonado. Bam, 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 bam! Oh my God, I just wish I played the monster and not my, crappy donkey. Might have actually made some real money there. But those guys all hit. I love me some Tyler Skaggs. He looked good. Martin Perez stinks. He is awful, awful, awful. All right, Minnesota beats Houston 4-1. Jake Overeasy looks very good in his start. Keuchel not as good. So it was interesting to see Dozier walks 4 times. 4 walks for Brian Dozier. That's pretty amazing. St. Louis beats Milwaukee 5-3. Carpenter hits a home run in the 11th inning. Carlos Martinez was respectable yesterday. 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, 4 Ks. With Martinez, I'm always looking at the walks. If he's got too many walks, I'm not interested in him. But pitched pretty well yesterday. Seattle and Kansas City, this was my other stack here. Didn't really hit with the way I wanted to. I had Gordon, Segura, Cano, and Haniger. They were good. Gordon was very good. Segura, 3 for 5, was terrific. The Royals, Mike Moustakas. Somebody pay this guy. Somebody pay this guy. This guy can hit. Did a very good job yesterday. Felix Hernandez gets the win, but I am not in on Felix Hernandez. San Diego beats the Rockies 5-2. And give it up for Joey Lucchesi. 6 innings, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts. Excellent job. Brad Hand gets the save. Tyler Anderson pitched pretty well there yesterday. Trevor Story, though, he had a home run in the first inning, and then Lucchesi settled down and looked very good. So Manuel Margot bat leadoff, so that was good to see there. Yesterday, Trevor Story, by the way, with a stolen base. The Dodgers beat the A's 4-0. Ryu, 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 8 Ks. Great start for him. Sean Manaea, not a bad start, but let up 2 home runs. You can't let up 2 home runs and think you're going to win. Just doesn't work out that way. 5 innings, 2 home runs. Taylor and Seager hit home runs against him, and that's not going to help you. And then finally, the Giants beat the Diamondbacks there. Paul Goldschmidt finally gets his first home run of the season. The guy's hitting 158 on the year. A.J. Pollock with 2 RBIs. Corbin, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 9 Ks. A lot of Ks there. Hunter Strickland blows the save but gets the win. But interestingly enough, by the way, Buster Posey hitting 375 on the year, 2 stolen bases. That's 2 stolen bases for him. That's quite a lot. So let's see about the DFS for tonight. I haven't studied it as much as I was hoping to. So let's see. The schedule today. One moment, please. Please hold. Please continue to hold. I only look at the night games, as you know. So Castillo, Pivetta. I do like Nick Pivetta. Estrada, Gossman. I like the Blue Jays there. Mets, Marlins. Yeesh. Yankees, Red Sox, Tanaka-san against Price. Angels, Rangers. I think I'm going to go back to the picking on Matt Moore. He stinks. Pirates, Cubs, I'm liking John Lester. And A's, Dodgers, I'm liking some Alex Wood there. Let's see what Vegas has to say about this. So the night games here, let's see, the Phillies and Reds is 7.5, Blue Jay, Orioles 9, Mets, Marlins 8.5, Pirates, Cubs 8.5, Angels, Rangers 11.5. That is a humongous number. That is a Coors Field number. So I think they know what's going on there. That's the game you're going to want to have a big part of. Okay? So what I would do is I would look at all Angels who hit well against lefties. Jeffrey Marte, right? That might be an interesting one. Martin Maldonado, that might be another interesting one, right? So you have to look at guys like that because Matt Moore, as we told you, is a train wreck. So let's see if I can come up with a visionary play because, hey, I gave you Justin Bohr, did I not? So let me give you a visionary play tonight. I really like Chris Bryant. I think he's in a good spot. So I'm going to lock him in for sure. I really like Chris Bryant tonight to do some major damage. And I think I'm going to go back to Jeffrey Marte. I think I am. Marte is just a guy who hits well against lefties, and Matt Moore is the worst lefty ever. So I might be in on him as well. So Jeffrey Marte and, let's see, and Chris Bryant are my two guys. Do I have another guy? I'm going to look very carefully at that Toronto-Baltimore game. I may be very in on the Blue Jays again. I might be in on the Grandy man and Pilar. I don't like Kevin Gossman. That guy, look, he could have a great start, but he could also implode. And I'm always going to go with Kevin Gascan. So I'll go with the Grandy man. I'll go with Chris Bryant. And I'll go with Jeffrey Marte as my visionary plays of the day. All right? If you have questions about fantasy baseball, fantasy football, fantasy anything, especially fantasy golf as well, please go to scoutfantasysports.com. Okay? Be a member there, join the Scout Army, and we'll answer your questions. You go to the premium message board forums, put your question up, and we will answer them. That's what we do. That's how we roll. We'll give you the best answer so you can win your fantasy baseball leagues. Okay? Don't go to scoutfantasy.com. We're not there anymore. We're at scoutfantasysports.com. Also, we are at scoutdfs.com. You go there, you get our optimizer, you get our podcast, you get our articles, you get Renner, you get Fuego Steve, you get Robbie Garriak, you get Jaguar Lou. You get the best in the business trying to help you cash and win money. All right, guys, this is Dr. Roto saying be well, take care.
Thanks for listening to the Scout Fantasy Show. There's never been a better time to join the Scout Army. Visit scoutfantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO for 2 months free. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time. Go Scouts!